HOA Karen removed a patrol vehicle, then faced charges she never expected. Officer Marcus Reed had lived in Brookstone Heights for less than a year when the incident occurred, yet he already understood the neighborhood's delicate ecosystem. It was a quiet suburban development of manicured lawns, identical mailboxes, and residents who valued predictability above all else. The HOA governed Brookstone Heights with an enthusiasm bordering on obsession, but most homeowners tolerated it as the price of order. Marcus was not most homeowners. At 38, Marcus carried himself with the calm alertness of someone long accustomed to responsibility. A patrol officer with 12 years on the force, he preferred routine, respected boundaries, and believed firmly that rules should protect, not provoke. His patrol vehicle, a marked cruiser assigned for rotating shifts, occasionally accompanied him home when scheduling required rapid response availability. Department policy permitted it. HOA bylaws did not prohibit it. Marcus had verified both. Still, Patricia Keller disapproved. Patricia, known privately among neighbors as the HOA Karen, viewed Marcus's cruiser as an aesthetic offense. She had moved into Brookstone Heights decades earlier and treated its regulations as sacred doctrine. Her authority stemmed not from title alone but from relentless vigilance. Patricia noticed everything, commented on everything, reported everything. The cruiser, parked neatly in Marcus's driveway, became her fixation. At first came the passive-aggressive gestures. Lingering stares, exaggerated sighs during evening walks, pointed remarks at HOA meetings about declining neighborhood appearances. Marcus remained polite, unmoved. Then came the notes. Commercial vehicles are not appropriate in residential zones. Marcus responded with printed policy excerpts and HOA compliance clauses. Patricia's irritation deepened. "You think you're above the rules," she snapped during one encounter. "I follow them precisely," Marcus replied evenly. Patricia's smile never reached her eyes. "We'll see." The escalation arrived on a humid Thursday afternoon. Marcus had just completed an overnight shift. Exhaustion weighed heavily as he pulled into his driveway at 7:10 a.m., parked the cruiser, and stepped inside. Within minutes, sleep claimed him. At 10:43 a.m., the rumble of diesel engines shattered the quiet. Marcus stirred faintly but did not wake. Outside, a tow truck reversed toward the driveway. Patricia Keller stood nearby, arms folded, expression triumphant. Neighbors watched discreetly from windows. The operator hesitated. "Ma'am, this is a marked police vehicle." Patricia's tone was sharp. "Illegally parked. HOA authorization confirmed." Paperwork was produced, fraudulent though convincingly formatted. Reluctantly, the operator proceeded. Metal chains clinked. Hydraulic lifts engaged. By 10:58 a.m., the cruiser was gone. Marcus awoke at noon. He stepped outside, coffee mug in hand, and froze. The empty driveway registered like a physical blow. Confusion turned rapidly into alarm. He called dispatch. Within minutes, verification confirmed. Unauthorized tow. Marcus's jaw tightened. He contacted his precinct chief, Daniel Porter. Daniel listened silently, then asked one question. "Did you authorize removal?" "No, sir." A pause. "Stay put." By 1:15 p.m., Brookstone Heights buzzed with sirens. 2 patrol units arrived. Then an unmarked sedan. Chief Porter stepped out. Patricia Keller emerged from her home, indignation already prepared. "This is unnecessary theatrics," she declared. Chief Porter's voice was controlled, edged with steel. "You ordered removal of a department vehicle?" Patricia lifted her chin. "I enforced HOA standards." "Using falsified authorization documents?" Her confidence flickered. Those were provided." Chief Porter signaled. An investigator stepped forward holding evidence. Forgery, false representation, interference with public property. Patricia's face drained of color. Neighbors gathered openly now. Whispers rippled through the crowd. Marcus stood quietly at the edge, watching disbelief collapse into consequence. As Patricia Keller was escorted toward the waiting vehicle, her voice rose, shrill, desperate. "This is absurd. I was protecting the neighborhood." Chief Porter's reply landed cold and final. "You were committing a crime." Doors closed. Silence followed. But Brookstone Heights had already changed. Because everyone had witnessed the moment entitlement collided with reality. News traveled faster than Patricia Keller anticipated. By evening, residents who once feared her scrutiny spoke freely. Stories emerged of selective enforcement, intimidation, and questionable violations. Complaints long dismissed gained credibility. The investigation widened. The tow paperwork Patricia had supplied became a focal point. Digital analysis traced its origin to her personal computer. Email drafts revealed intent. Language betrayed awareness. This was not misunderstanding. It was deliberate. Marcus Reed, though personally affected, remained professionally distant. He provided statements, documentation, timeline precision. Chief Porter pursued the matter with unusual intensity. Because interference with a patrol vehicle was not trivial. It was federal territory. Within weeks, charges formalized. Forgery, grand theft interference, obstruction. Patricia Keller's resignation from the HOA board arrived too late to alter trajectory. Court proceedings drew quiet crowds. Brookstone Heights residents attended not from spectacle-seeking curiosity but from a need for closure. Patricia's defense attempted justification. Community standards, misinterpretation, overzealousness. But evidence is indifferent to narrative. The ruling was decisive. Guilty, probation, financial penalties, permanent removal from HOA governance. Marcus's cruiser returned, recovered intact, though symbolically transformed. It now represented more than duty. It marked a boundary restored. Brookstone Heights itself shifted subtly afterward. HOA procedures tightened. Oversight committees formed. Transparency replaced opacity. And neighbors who once whispered began participating. Marcus resumed routine. Driveway, cruiser, peace. But the lesson endured across Brookstone Heights. Authority without restraint becomes liability. And assumptions about power dissolve quickly when law enters the frame.